Taiwan is called an island of pesticides because there is incredible amount of poison into our daily food. On average, every Taiwanese eats 3.2 kilograms of pesticides each year. Do you believe in removing the pesticide from all food by rinsing with tap water and soaking with salt water? Lipoid-based pesticides cannot be disintegrated merely by rinsing with water. As indicated in various scientific studies, there is no interaction between salt and pesticides. Here is the real master of detoxification. It is capable of sterilization, deodorization, and disintegration of chlorine and chemical compounds. Hi, I'm Fang Chin. Welcome to this program Life 101. A horrible report told us that we are eating 150 metric tons of pesticide in our vegetables and fruits every day. Some may feel it is safe to eat organic vegetables. Unfortunately, the truth is that there is on average 10.1% of pesticides deposited in our regular vegetables and 8.47% of pesticides in organic vegetables. To minimize the pesticide content from our food, most people use a large amount of tap water and salt. But again, according to professional reports, tap water can only rinse off quite a limited amount of pesticide, and salted water can contribute to absorption of pesticides into the vegetables and fruits because of the salt dissolution. These sticky substances come from pork and contain many antibiotics, hormones, and noxious matters. The deposit of 10.1% of pesticides in vegetables and fruits makes each of us eat 3.2 kilograms of pesticide every year. Our tap water contains a frightening percentage of chlorine. Every day we eat this kind of water, such high percentage of pesticides, antibiotics, and noxious chemicals. To detoxify these horrible poisons, the ozone machine is highly recommended by scientists as the most effective and powerful master. Now, we will use the small goldfish in our test and see how ozone machine can rescue the poisoned fish. Ozone has various functions including sterilization, detoxification, and disintegration of chemical substances. Among them, the most difficult job is to detoxify pesticides. Now we are doing the test and see how pesticide is disintegrated. First, we use the market available pesticide called metamidophos and a small goldfish. We will see how the small goldfish will respond to the threat of pesticides. Now we fill the pesticides into this container. After being diluted in water 100-fold, the lipoid-based pesticide metamidophos still shows clearly its lipoid state. We fill 3 servings of the pesticide in the fish tank. Now the goldfish seems completely out of action. At the touch of the chopsticks, the fish turns over. We will take it up with chopsticks. Now the fish doesn't even have the strength to struggle. Now it is breathing its last breath. So we shall see how ozone can detoxify the poison from the fish, which is as good as that in the water, drifting and churning with the turbulent flow, completely lifeless. Please watch this uninterrupted footage and see whether ozone will save its life or not. After 1 minute, the goldfish is still turning with the flow without any sign of life. 2 minutes later, the goldfish has gradually gained some strength. 3 minutes later, the goldfish is now swimming again. It has returned to life. In this more than 10 years of study, Dr. Lin Sheng-xiong, the Vice President of Yunzi University, has found the chemical composition of pesticide quite complicated and complex. But ozone is capable of disintegrating more than 90% of different types of pesticides. Ozone, or O3, is chemically in a very unstable status. Our ozone machine uses this oxygen atom to combine with other substances, whether it is a contaminant or germ or virus, in a very powerful oxidizing process. This cup contains tap water but was added with chlorine testing compound to show a yellow color. This is a bottle of gentian violet. This kettle contains natural tea brewed with tea bags. the three different liquids in different colors, the tap water containing chlorine has a yellow color, the gentian violet has a purple color, and the natural tea has a brown color. We will pour them into separate flasks and see how they will change colors when they are mixed with ozone. Now we add ozone into these three containers. After ozone treatment, we see these two flasks containing chlorine and gentian violet are starting to change colors. Now we will see a miracle. In a matter of 20 seconds, the two chemical liquids on the left side obviously change to lighter colors, but the natural tea on the right side still keeps its original color. You see, this tap water flask with chlorine in it and this flask with gentian violet in it, they become clear. But this tea remains the same because it is a natural plant. How fast ozone will disintegrate chemical substances? We shall do another test with gentian violet. We put in ozone ball into the gentian violet and it starts to disintegrate. Now, the purple color is quickly fading. In the matter of 30 seconds, the purple color of gentian violet has become completely transparent. That proves how powerful this immigration by the ozone to chemical compound. Will ozone do something to disintegrate chemical compound in the meat? We put these pork chops in the container and then we pump ozone into it. After 5 minutes, the container shows a thick layer of foam. After being treated with ozone, the pork chops produce unidentified metals and bubbles. Now, we pick up the foam with chopsticks. We burn it with fire. The foam on the chopsticks turns to black and smells bad, but it will not burn down. It shows inside the pork there are other metals than fat. These unidentified substances will not contribute anything to our health. The above test proves that the ozone machine is capable of pumping unidentified substances out of the pork. The larger area of contact with ozone will have better results. Therefore, you can cut the pork into smaller pieces and put them into the water for the ozone to produce the excellent effect. Ozone is capable of sterilization, detoxification, deodorization, and bleaching. Take this example. We can see our ozone machine easily kills germs, viruses, remove chlorine, and are capable of disintegration. Eating a diet rich in raw food is very beneficial to the health. The nutrient content in food is highest when raw. A person should have at least 30% of their diets eating raw foods. When I do blood analysis of a person whose diet is rich in raw foods, I found that there are some people living under standard organic diet. Although interestingly enough, is they have several times more bacteria than in average person. According to tests conducted by the world's largest inspection agency, SGS, regular tap water as seen in the dish will show golden brown colored Staphylococcus and colon bacillus. But after 5 seconds of ozone treatment, the tap water shows no reaction of viruses or germs. Now, another test with culture liquid. Enteritis vibrio reproduces easily in regular tap water, but the reactions of Enteritis vibrio is conspicuously reduced in the tap water treated with ozone for 5 seconds. It penetrates the membrane of cell to destroy its gene substance and kill bacteria. We are consigned to conduct tests of these bacteria when they are in contact with ozone for only 5 seconds. We can achieve 99.9% of sterilization. In the disintegration process, ozone is disintegrated to produce an oxygen atom. This oxygen atom is a very powerful functional agent. It will directly combine with the organic or inorganic matter on the surface of the bacteria. Currently, I have found that using ozone is the most reliable way to sterilize food. Purpose of using ozone is not only neutralizing pesticide but also killing bacteria. That is to say, whether you buy organic produce or not, you still need to be very careful of bacteria. This is why you should consider of using the ozone machine. You will notice vegetables and fruits that have been treated with ozone become much sweeter. That's for certain. You also might find that you are ease while eating. Knowing what you are eating is pure and clean. Ozone is capable of killing bacteria in 5 seconds, disintegrating gentian violet and chlorine in tap water in 30 seconds, and disintegrating pesticide in 3 minutes to rescue a small goldfish from poisoning. However, in the press conference at the Pesticide and Toxic Lab of the Commission Agriculture in June 2004, they questioned the detoxification fact of ozone and pesticides. We have proof on the above test. How come the Toxic Lab have further doubts of these facts? Let's see the requirements for an effective vegetable fruits detoxifying machine. The small goldfish poisoned by the pesticide is rescued by the ozone machine. The live experiment has proved that the ozone machine is capable of dissolving pesticide. But why did the Pesticide and Toxin Lab convene a press conference in June, raising doubts over the ozone machine? The answer lies in the lab of Taiwan Science and Technology University. Professor Xu Yangxian of the Department of Chemical Engineering at Taiwan Science and Technology University is the only ozone expert who has conducted extensive and systemized tests on the ozone machine.